Hi everybody, and welcome to Stiga NHL Hockey World with Chris and Luke. This is our 6th episode. My name's Chris and this is my son Luke.
Hello.
And we haven't been on for a couple of weeks, so we're trying to get our butts back into gear again and get through the last couple of teams that we have to show you what we've done with our collection and our goaltenders pads. So the next 5 teams that we have, Luke, if you want to pass us the first one, who we got, mate?
Yeah, I've got the New York Rangers.
So the New York Rangers, we've got them in both their home and away versions, and I'll just get the goaltender out, Henrik Lundqvist. Here he is, and both the home and away pads are the same. I'll just do the home ones first. So you can see the detail there on the pads, and his glove is white. I've just noticed that the away, I'll just put him down. The away version that we have here, thank you, Lukey Duke.
You're welcome.
It's the same detail on the pads, but I haven't done his glove white yet. But it doesn't make a difference to mix it up anyway. You might notice my fingers are in a horrible colour. Been doing a little bit of work outside, so please excuse that. Okay, so that's the New York Rangers in both home and away versions.
Next up, we have the Ottawa Senators.
The Ottawa Senators is next, and this is an old away version. There is a newer version out, which I'll show you in a moment as well. And the goal pads that we've done here, Craig Anderson's, and they are quite detailed. If you can, I'm not sure if you can pick up the gold trim inside the black there, but it's an extra little bit of detail there that it's extremely realistic. It's quite carefully done to be able to have it showing inside the black, that trim there. So you can also see on the rear of the glove there's some black and red as well. So that is Craig Anderson from the Ottawa Senators. Now, as I said, there is a new away version of Ottawa. Here it is here, which we only just got a few months ago. You can see that it's just a different logo on the chest of the sweater. So I'm in the process of going to paint this guy's pads similar to what they are here. I'll check this year's version though, it might be a little bit different. But also what I'm planning to do is for the whole team of Ottawa, this new set, I want to do their whole sweaters red, so we've got a home. I was holding off to see if Stiga were going to bring out a new version of Ottawa, hopefully the red one, but they haven't yet, so I'm just going to go ahead and paint the whole team red and black helmets. Alright mate, who we got next?
Next up, we have the Philadelphia Flyers.
The Flyers, alright, so we've got 2 versions of the Flyers. Their old alternate strip, which is the black, and the new version that Stiga has brought out, their home orange. It looks really good. So to keep in context as far as who was the goaltender when they were wearing this uniform, I've done the pads here of Robert Esch, who was the goaltender back when this uniform was their home kit several years ago now. So you can see the detail there, and a little bit on the back of his glove there too. So difference you can see between having just black pads, which you would have seen here between Ottawa, the 2 Ottawa guys. The difference between the black pads that they come with and the detail that you do by painting them yourself makes a big difference, I reckon. What do you reckon?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, and here is the pads of Mason, the goaltender for Philadelphia currently, or 2014 version of his pads. So you can see the white with the black and orange trim. Looks sharp. And the back of his gloves, it's got a little bit of black trim there as well. So they are the Philadelphia Flyers home new version and their old home version. Okay, who we got next, mate?
Now we have the Arizona Coyotes.
The Arizona Coyotes. I would have said Phoenix Coyotes because I'm still trapped in last year's version. But yeah, we've got the old away version of the Phoenix Coyotes, who are now the Arizona Coyotes, as Lukey just mentioned. And the goaltender here pads that we have are Mike Smith's. So the colour for these ones, which is a deep maroon colour, didn't actually come as a single colour from the store, so I had to mix a little bit. You'll find if you do some painting and you are trying to find the right colour, sometimes they won't have the exact colour you're after, so you'll have to mix and match a little bit and come up with your own version. So this was the best we could do with the deep maroon. We had to use a similar colour for the Colorado pads as well, but that looks pretty close to what the colour is that comes on the guys already. Alright, the Arizona Coyotes. And last for this episode,
We have the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Pittsburgh Penguins. Now I know there'd be lots of Pittsburgh Penguins fans out there. So we've got the home and away versions. And Marc-Andre Fleury, his goaltending pads. There's the home version. It's just a little bit of gold trim on his white pads, which looks quite classy, I think. It's Marc-Andre Fleury. And if I just turn him around, there's a little bit of gold and black trim on the back of his glove as well. And I'll just show you the away version as well. So the different mouldings from the old stock to the new stock means that when you're doing the pads, the little pieces of trim might be in different positions as you're painting. So it does vary a little bit from old to the new. Okay. And that's Marc-Andre Fleury from the Pittsburgh Penguins. So there we go, the home and away version of those guys. Okay, that just about wraps up episode 6. Episode 7, we'll get back to you sooner than what we have for this previous episode. And we'll finish off with the last 5 teams that we've got. And we've got a couple of little things, special things to mention as well in regards to the Stanley Cup that we have running. Yeah, and a couple of other little bits of information you might find interesting. But yeah, thanks for a couple of the comments that people have left. Interested to know that people are getting a bit out of it. And